Strange Block Beats.
If I had to look you in the eyes, I don't think I could handle it. Tryna ask for it. It's not about me or my pride. I'm just tryna abandon it. Can't take a risk. Hands and knees shaking, voice nearly breaking, calling out your name. You know my heart and it's tearing me apart. I just hope you understand. Gotta fight myself each and every day. I keep getting in my own way. So if I fall before I'm taken, will you pick me up and tell me you gon' make it out? forgive me. I ain't been my best. Father, please forgive me. Abba, can you heal my spirit? I'm in need of I know that I'm scandalous. Handle this been hurting and still I'm blessed. Time for strength. I'm done looking back, that's my old ways. I'll be moving on like a drag race. Take my hand, show me where the pathway. Fight myself each and every day. I keep getting in my own way. So if I fall before I'm taken, will you pick me up and tell me you gon' make it out? Tell me you gon' make it out. Tell me you gon' make it out. Tell me you gon' make it out. You gon' make it out. Yeah, you gon' make it out. Father, can you please forgive me? You gon' make it out. Can you heal my spirit? You gon' make it out. 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 You gon' make it out.
Hey, big salute, family. This your brother Kjudah. I got my brother Sham in the building with me, family, and we give all praise to the Most High Yah in faith in Yahweh Shah. To my beloved family worldwide, we say peace and blessings. Big salute to the CUC and the FOPE, and also our beloved brothers on the other side, Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology, our sister Naphtali, and all the rest of our beloved brothers and sisters pushing its truth in spirit and truth. Not just in truth, but also in spirit. As you see the title, Kjudah and Sham, don't allow your family to interrupt your peace in its truth. Don't allow your family to interrupt your peace in this truth. Anything you want to add, Sham? Talk to him, my beloved brother.
Can you hear me, KJ?
Already. Yes, sir.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Okay. Pray everybody having a great day, great evening. It's raining down here in Houston, Texas, and it's cold. It's raining and it's cold.
Yeah, shalom, most I bless everybody. Like the whole FOPE family, CEC family. Shalom to everybody, most I bless. Feel a little under the weather, just started bothering me, but I'm gonna get through it. But shalom family. Thank y'all for tuning in as always.
Already. That's my brother Sham right there. So this is what we're gonna do. I want to say this before me and my brother get started. If you're not a familiar on my channel and I don't know you, from now on, if you come on my channel, you got to show your face. I got to do what my FOPE family be doing. Because people be coming up here, we don't know who these people are. They get to talking reckless. So from this day forward, if I don't know you and you want to come on my panel, you have to show your face in the back. Then I'll let you up. So let me say this. Let me say this, family. Based on the title that me and my brother chose to do, I chose this title, and me and Sham talked about this that let's do a live to encourage and help Israel to navigate in this walk when they may be dealing with family issues. You know, because 1 minute you and your family close, and the next minute you start to see everybody separating and moving themselves from around you, and you don't know why. But the scriptures told us that Yahshua come to divide the house. Now, some people may say, man, hold up, man, I thought this man was love. Why he want to divide family? You got to use your thinking cap. What would make Yahshua want to divide the house? You divide the house to see who on my side. You got 10 people in one house, only one person on Yahshua's side. All 9 gonna be against 1. You crazy? He lost. She lost. She in the coat. She done lost her mind. She don't come around no more. Man, that ain't my child. I don't know who that is. That ain't the person I raised. Don't come to the family functions no more. Don't eat pork. Talking about they don't eat shrimp and lobster. You hear this? You're going to have to know how to navigate all this scrutiny and disrespect that's going to come your way, family. And we here to give you our own testimony, to encourage some of y'all that you could take some of our advice and things we've been through, because we've been in this truth over 14 years. And I'm telling you, I know what it's like for your family, your own family, to go to your other family and say nasty things about you to your family. Then your family calling you, asking you, are you okay? I know what it's like, family. Anything you want to add, Sham, before we get started?
Yeah, I definitely agree. You know, I've been down that road myself. It's crazy out here. Um, and I was just talking to a friend of mine uh, that, me and her getting pretty acquainted with a lot of different things. And um, her family was raised as Muslim, so she don't eat crab, shrimp, lobster, a whole lot of things like that. And I'm trying to bring her over to the Israelite ideology, teach her about, Torah and stuff like that.
Right.
But she's still kind of hooked on like the Islam stuff, but she's definitely interested in the Bible, and she's a smart girl. She studied a lot of religions and stuff like that. So I'm trying to help her on the way and just enlighten her. But yeah, I definitely agree.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If y'all have any scriptures y'all want to put in the chat, any scriptures y'all would like me and Shar Sham to read, we will also pull out a couple scriptures also, just to encourage you through the word of the Most High and Yahshua HaMashiach. So, family, I just want to encourage y'all on this right here. I came into the truth when I just rounded off to 30 years old. Me and my sisters, because I have 6 sisters. I don't have any brothers. We always been close, family. When I say close, man, close. My sisters, my mother raised us the right way. None of my sisters never been to prison, jail. I ain't never been to prison. My mama raised us in the word of the Most High. She did the best she could, even though she didn't really have understanding of the truth. But she gave us a strong foundation to have belief in Yah and his son. See, she didn't just tell us about the Father. She also told us about the Son. And she also instilled in us the fear of Yah. See, that's another thing. She instilled the fear of Yah. So I was scared of him from my youth. And I'm talking a type of fear where my mind always convict me if I think I'm about to go out here and go overboard with my actions. Because I already knew he was watching me every step of the way. Now, did I have some bumps and bruises? Absolutely. But I never went beyond and overboard with things I know, man, it's just too far. So when I came into the truth, everything changed in my life, in my family dynamic. I I I was said I was crazy. I was in a cult. I lost my mind. I don't believe in God. Like all these things was said about me, a person who do believe in Yah, a person who do believe in Yahshua. But when you're not doing what family wants you to do no more, they get upset with you. But my thing is, if you raised me to be the man that I am, why would you get upset when I become the man you raised me to be that I am? You told me to go the way of Yah. You told me to seek the truth and find it. Then when I find it, now I'm all these things that I'm not. And people not going to investigate to see who you truly are or are these things true. They just going to go by word of mouth. So now you got this hovering over your head, all these negative things being said. Some people will continue to be in their family's life and listen to all this disrespect. I'm a different breed. I'm going to remove myself from you so fast you won't even know I removed myself. That's exactly what I had to do, family. Now, I can't tell somebody else what to do. I can say I separated from everybody in my family. I cut everything off. Woo. I severed myself from all disrespect, all negativity. That don't mean you don't love your family. But you got to also think about the people that's dependent upon you in your family. So I moved myself. I sought the truth. I seek the truth. I started to get understanding. So now when the family functions come around, can you come to the family function today? I can't do it. Y'all want to do it on a Sabbath day. Well, can you do it on Friday? What time? See, y'all want to do it when it's getting nighttime. I can't do it. Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, that's the Sabbath day. Now your family mad at you. Man, I don't eat that no more, man. Wow, you don't eat gumbo no more? No, bro. Well, if you're going to make it, take them, give me some beef sausage and take them crabs out of there and them shrimp. It just becomes a fighting tussle, harassment of what you believe in. Instead of people saluting you and celebrating you for finding something that your parents, your mama, your whoever it may be, been teaching you all your life to seek Yah, find Yah, love Yah. Then when he actually opened up your eyes and you do, it is not always received well. It's not always going to be received well, family. And if you're not strong enough, your family can destroy you. They can destroy you. Eternal, spiritually. They can play with your mind. Have you really thinking you crazy? Have you out here trying to please them over Yah? That's why Christ come to divide the house. I got to figure out who on my side. And everybody in the house raised a Christian, but Yah pulled you out of the storm. Open up your eyes out of 10 and not 9 against you. You might have one that say, man, hey, he found out something he passionate about, or she found out something she passionate about. Why are y'all talking about him or her like that? Shouldn't you be celebrating? But when Satan got your mind, he got your mind. And y'all better stop thinking Satan is a dummy. I don't understand why people think this man is a dummy. Satan is smarter than you. Outside of the Most High, if you don't got the Most High, he would play with your mind. Satan is not something you can just play with like he's a play toy, like he's dumb, like he's a dumb adversary. Y'all better stop playing, because Satan is using your family against you. Who you think using your family? Who you think putting them thoughts in your family mind to be against you? Yes, Yahshua come to divide the house, but all that malice and negativity and being all that lasciviousness and all that, that's Hashatan putting them thoughts in their mind. To despise you, to speak negative against you, to say they love you with the mouth, but the actions don't show no love. The actions show an enemy. Your own family has become your enemy. But then we got to go to the flip side. And I'm going to pass it to Sham. If your family is pleased to dwell with you and they salute everything that you believe, you dwell with them, even if they don't believe what you believe. But if your family is disrespectful to what you believe and they won't respect what you believe, you remove yourself from them for a time and you let Yah work on them. That's what I did. That's what I did. I ain't talked to my mama at one time for 5 years. 5 years went by because I wasn't about to tolerate the disrespect. Go ahead, Sham.
Um, that was a great testimony, but I definitely agree on what you're saying. Everything you was bringing out. For myself, um, I say, dealing with situations like this, right, is a thing where you become what they would call an introvert, pretty much a
Right,
loner,
right,
because you know it's like you become an enemy of the family, and your thoughts don't precede traditional thought. Um, and you know, when I awakened and came into the knowledge, my mom, she never looked at me any funny way. She just looked at her son like my son is doing something, or he's doing something, or I never seen my son this passionate about learning all
right,
this new
right,
stuff, all this stuff that she never knew. But one thing about my mom, though, she agreed with a lot of stuff. She was like, "Yeah, I know a lot of the stuff not right because my mother taught me this when I was young." So I was like, "Well, mom, why you never taught us, about not celebrating Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving and things like that?" But I understand that some people just become traditional. It's
right,
like
right,
this is why the scripture says you have to be, equally yoked with your significant other because if the father lives traditionally and the mother don't, it's an unbalance to the kids because whatever the father say in the house is gonna go anyway because that's how he feel. Daddy
mm-hmm,
into Christmas and all that, right? But mommy not. But she might just love the dude that she with. So to keep conflict down, she just gonna go along with what everybody doing, and that's just not good. And I would say pretty much maybe that's how my family came up. My father was who he was. He wasn't a perfect man, and no, I didn't agree on everything my father did. My mother told me, son, there's no such thing as a perfect parent. When you become a parent, you learn. And I understand that, but my father, he made a lot of mistakes, that I would say caused problems for us spiritually as adults because of the decisions he made as a man that I just didn't agree with.
right. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, Sham. That's a
As a
great.
man,
That's a great.
now that I look back on it, because there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of things. I'm not gonna say a whole lot about that, but I'm just saying, as my father, I respect him. Some decisions he made as a man, I wish he would never did. Um, because I felt like he took a cowardly way out instead of being a responsible father to say, you know what, I do need to do this, but he chose to do other instead of dealing with the problem. And my thing, I was telling my mom, like the choices you make as a man, father, mother to your children when they're young. If you make the wrong decision, you could cause a long term effect on the child, and as they get older, it could mess them up worse. And then
Talk
you
to
might
me.
not even be here no more, and your brothers and sisters might have to deal with the effects of the person, and now they
Right,
got to deal with what you did because you didn't do the responsible thing. You just did the thing where I'm gonna do this, and hopefully this will, put a what you call it like a patch on it, but sooner or later people erupt. That's just how it is. But with family out here, y'all, don't let nobody influence y'all. If you believe in the Most High, you have the love for the Most High. Whatever you believe, man, stand on it 100%. You
Right.
know, I don't care who you are. Um, for me, I love being hated. It's all right. I love being an outcast. I love people looking at me sideways. One thing about me and why it don't bother me because I know they can't match my knowledge, and that's what they hate. See, what I
Facts.
had to learn is I was walking to work, family, and I'm sorry because I'm a little under weather. I don't know where this cough and stuff came from, but I'm gonna try to contain it as much as
Already.
possible.
Take your time,
But
my brother. You good.
I was walking to work today, and in my mind, I be having a lot of thoughts, and I be saying to myself, "Here me is thinking again, thinking again, thinking again." I'm always thinking about so much stuff running through my mind, and I was just thinking about stuff that was going on in my family, and about my stepfather because he's fighting for his life right now. If y'all could say a prayer for my stepfather.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It was just yesterday wasn't a good day for me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just give the testimony. I'm not ashamed to talk about it. Yesterday, I was at work and my stepfather had a stroke. So my mom called me because she found my stepfather in the house, laid out. She knew something was wrong, and I was about to get off of work. She asked me that I had to get my girls, and I was like, no, they in the house, with their aunt picked them up. So she was like, "Can you come take us to the hospital because your stepfather in here, he ain't looking good." And he said he wasn't feeling well. He thought he had the flu. So I said, "Yeah, I'm about to get off. As soon as I clock out, I'm on my way." So I'll go there, to my mom's house, uh, drive there as fast as I could. She helped get them dressed and stuff. And my stepfather been in my life since I was a child, probably about 12 years old. So you got to think about it. I'm about to be 40. You know, that's a long time to know somebody. You know what I'm saying, KJ?
Absolutely. Facts.
And yeah, we had a relationship. I'm not going to say it was the best relationship there was, but it was a respectable relationship where I would say I respect the man as a man. You know what I mean? In all due respect, you've been with my mother all these years. So I get there, you know, and I see him, and instantly I just felt, in my spirit, I felt death, like he was fighting something or fighting for his life there, right? But he was like he felt like he was sick. He thought he had the flu or something. So I said, okay, but this is the first time I ever seen him, in this manner after all the years that I know him. But it was so crazy to me is because it was like, I had to um help my stepfather in a way of like, me being a man because, I'm not a small guy. I'm 6'3", 250 pounds. My stepdad, he's probably about, I would say about maybe uh, 10, 5'11", something like that, or whatever like that. But he's very small for his weight capacity because he's old, 79, you know. So me helping him and holding him, and it felt weird because it's like, you're a grown man, and it's like you babying another grown man. You know what I'm saying, K. Judah?
Hmm.
But at the same time, I guess these are life lessons the Most High just teaching me, you know, because it's just weird because we men and we just look at it like, you know, I got another grown man I'm holding like that. But at the same time, I felt like me helping him, I know he appreciated it, but he was fighting for dear life. Like, thank you, I appreciate you doing this. You know what I mean? Because we men, we proud. You know what I mean? As men, we feel like we should just stand on our too. That's just something about
Hmm.
being a man. You know what I'm saying? Whether
Hmm.
we sick, whether we dying, it's like, hey, I'm going out on my shield. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think sometimes in life, we gotta get over that because the way that black people raised with this whole thing, it's like we feel funny when you're doing something like this for another man. It's just it don't seem to resonate in their body right. It's hard to register that. Like, and I think that was hard for me, but in my mind, I was like, hey, I got to get through that, you know. So I did, but what was crazy about it is, me helping my stepfather, man, I felt death in the presence of me. It was like right there, and I knew that this was like death was coming, and I was like, I just felt like, he wasn't sick the way he thought he was, with the flu. Um, because in my mind, I just knew in my spirit, I'm like, no, this ain't right. There's got to be something else is wrong with him. But he's saying he okay, but man, he was so weak, KG, he could barely stand, bro. Like I literally had to help him down all the stairs, from upstairs to downstairs, even to the truck, and help
Hmm.
him get in the truck. Even
Hmm.
got to the hospital, got the wheelchair. My mom did the best she could, but my mom, she's, or not that she's a woman, it's just that, females when stuff like this going on, and then you're dealing with your spouse, it's a lot going on in your mind because of the situation.
Right.
But she's strong. She was being strong as she could. But I told my mom, I got you. Don't worry about it. Just let me deal with this because I don't want this to be too much on you. My mother older, she ready to retire. So, we got him to the hospital, and I saw my stepfather. They had him in the back, and he was in there shaking like a leaf. And I said, man, I don't think this is the flu. I said, there's got to be something else because in my spirit, as I was watching him and he was mourning my stepfather, I knew that this wasn't no flu, man. I said, this got to be something else because he literally looked like he's fighting for his life. You know what I'm saying, KG?
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
we got him. I was dead and got him there. So then, they checked his blood. Then they told my mom, it was like, no, he's sick. He's bleeding on the brain. So I was like, well, what the hell happened? I was like shocked, bro. I was trying to figure it out. What happened to my stepfather? I said, I called my mom. I was like, well, did he fall? Did he have a stroke? I don't know he had a stroke sometime before a few days ago or whatever like that. I was like, what happened to cause this? Because all of a sudden now he's bleeding on the brain. This is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and it was shocking me because it's out of nowhere. And I was just like talking to a close friend of mine, telling her like how I want this year to be better. I know this is not, the Hebrew official New Year, but just the New Year, what they say is the New Year. It's just like I want things to be different. Where, hey, you're in a new year, man, just a clean slate. Coming into a new day in your life. Just trying to be positive and no more negativity and what I'm saying, KG, to just things to interrupt where it's always problems.
Right.
And then
Right.
it's like you hope and wish for that, bro. It's always the opposite. You know what I mean? Like if you wish for bad, you ain't no bad coming, bro. Like it's just, I want to smoke. I want negativity. You know what I mean? But it's like when you want positivity and great things, bro, and then it's like, oh, the devil just come around with all the worst of stuff he could try to hit you with. You know? So, that happened and they told my mom that and I was like, wow. So they had to rush my stepfather to another hospital, a bigger hospital. They had the helicopter ride him there. You know what I'm saying? In the airplane, they airlifted him there. So he had surgery this morning, and he's been recovering. He's in recovery now. He's in the ICU though, but they said that they gonna have to monitor him. So his recovery, it's gonna be like take about 6 months. They said, but they don't know how long he's gonna be in the intensive care unit. So, I'm gonna be running back and forth helping my mom a lot, through this whole situation process.
Absolutely.
Just
Absolutely.
being there for her as much as possible. Like me and my stepfather didn't agree on a lot of things in life because of his views on a lot of different things, like political. And even when I was younger, I always used to tell him, man, you just like he was like always on the police side when it came to a lot of things. And I told him like, he been through the war, he been through a lot, to be his age. I can understand that. But, he believed what he believed and I understand that, but I believe what I believe and I just think that sometimes his views on things was clouded by racism, and a little bit of chucking and jiving, and I'd be like, look, man, hold up. Like, you don't see what's going on out here. You don't see the propaganda. Sometimes I just thought that he didn't see past like certain technology because of the era that he grew up in,
Right,
and he was
right,
kind of ways he didn't understand. I was like, look, man, it's more to what you think. Everything you saying ain't always what you seem to see, and everybody ain't a thug and this and that. And I don't think he understood that. And I didn't hate him for that, but I just think some older people, you know, how they grew up, and they don't, they're not able to go with the times. They're not able to go with the times, so they kind of set back in the old ways and don't understand it. So that's when I was like, you know what? That's why you can't conversate with everybody because everybody can't catch up to the time. His speed wasn't there as far as the time. But
right,
that's not
right,
he wasn't a good person. He just was still stuck in his errors because all he do is watch westerns and the old shows and stuff like that. Yeah, he likes football, but he don't know nothing about no new shows and you know what I'm saying. King Judah,
right, right,
he's
right.
a bad argument kind of guy. So it is what it is. But I hope he pulled through. And everything, man.
Yeah, we hope he pulled through too, bro. What's his
Yeah.
name, Sham?
Thomas,
Thomas. Yeah,
his
that the
name's
Most High may bless brother Thomas with a recovery, full recovery. That
yeah.
yeah, so yeah, but yeah, thank you for that testimony, Sham. Like I said, family, any scriptures y'all want to put in the chat, anything y'all want us to read. I want to say this. I want to say this. When y'all come into this walk, you're gonna meet some people. You're gonna meet some good people, and you're gonna meet some people that you probably shouldn't be around. Now, when we all come into this awakening, we very excited. We happy because we think it's about to be one big love fest. Just brothers and sisters just loving on each other and respecting each other and helping each other and doing whatever we can to push the nation forward, right? That's not true, family. I got my heart broke when I found out what was really going on in this awakening. So I want to say this. You have certain people or camps that'll tell you if your mama passed away, don't go to that funeral. She don't believe what you believe. She was outside the truth. Man, don't deal with your family if they don't believe what you believe. She's outside the truth. You shouldn't be around them. Let me tell you something, family. The Most High Yah is a man of common sense. The Most High Yah and Yahshua are men of common sense. If your family respect what you believe, why would you not deal with them? Even if your mama, your daddy, your spouse, your kids, whoever it may be, family, if they don't believe what you believe, that don't mean you got to throw them in a trash can. You know why? Because your walk can change some of them to start to believe. But if you throwing everybody in the trash can, how they gonna see your walk? How they gonna see what y'all doing in your life that can shift their life to turn from the things they was believing that's lies to the truth that you got? How? Y'all gotta stop letting men control your mind and think for you. The Most High gave us all a brain to think for self. You know your family better than the camps. Your mama raised you. Your daddy and your mama may have raised you. Maybe it was just your mama, maybe it's just your daddy. At the end of the day, you don't got to throw away everybody because they don't believe what you believe. When I separated myself 5 years, just separated myself, just focus on the Most High and Yahshua, I'm supping with them because I know where the salvation lie. That don't mean I don't love my mama. I love this woman. This woman raised me to be the man that I am. She gets nothing but big salutes. But at the end of the day, I know who can give me salvation and I know who can't. And my mama can't give me salvation. My mama raised me to this point, to the man that she told me to go be. I went out there and became the man she told me to go be. And I started to seek Yah when the truth came. I always was seeking them, but I ain't have no understanding, man. I'm just reading the Bible like everybody else. I'm just reading it. But I'm gaining some understanding of certain things. But I ain't know nothing about no Deuteronomy 28. I didn't read Deuteronomy 28 a couple times, and it never dawned on me devil's talking about us. I didn't know nothing about no Levitical priesthood. I didn't know nothing about the sacrificial laws, the ceremonial laws, the dietary law. Man, I'm just reading, family. But once the veil was lifted off the eyes, once the truth came, the Most High showed you who people truly were. That don't mean they don't love you. It's just that they don't understand in the direction that Yah is taking you. Didn't he do that with Abraham? Leave your father's house. He had to leave everybody. He left all his family to go and be obedient unto Yah, family. I'm just trying to tell you, obey Yah over your mama, over your daddy, over your wife, over your kids. He come first. They don't come first. And they should know that. Your mama is not above Yah. Your wife or your daddy or your kids are not above Yah. Yah is above all. He come first. And your faith should be in his beloved son, who come after his father. So I say all that to say, if your family is pleased to dwell with you in unity and peace, do not get rid of your family. They don't always got to believe what you believe right then and there. Give them some time. Let Yah work on their mind like he did you. Because everything, and you can't be condemning them because everything they participate in, you did. Christmas, bunny laying eggs, eating pork. So how you going to judge them now? You was just doing that. So don't judge your family. Let your walk speak for you to your family. My mama started to believe the truth now, y'all. Y'all hear me? This woman used to argue me down on the telephone. I'm talking about Christianity. The Lord spoke to me and the Lord said to me. And I say, all you got to do is read the scriptures. That's how he speak to you. He speak to me through the spirit because I'm reading the book. And I know what's on his mind. I know what he like. I know what he don't like. I know what he want me to do. I know how I'm supposed to walk, how I'm supposed to treat others. I read the book. My mama started to believe now. She got some understanding of the truth now because I didn't cast my mama away. I say I separated myself for a time, but me and my mama still talk about the scriptures now. See, there's a difference from casting somebody away and just stepping away. There's a difference from casting somebody away and stepping away. A lot of these people want you to cast your family away. So how you going to be a testimony and witness to them? Y'all got to think for yourself, family. You don't let no man think for you, and then next thing you know, your mama passed away because you cast her away. And now you can't get that time back. You ain't even get to tell her you love her for the last time. All you did was listen to grown men tell you how you should behave towards your mama and your siblings, and they don't even know your siblings. You know your siblings. You raised with your siblings. They really good people in the inside. They just don't understand what you believe. So your camp leader told you, who is my mama? Who is my daddy? Y'all better even understand that. Understand what Yahshua said that for. Put things in context instead of just reading the Bible to my, who is my mama? Who is my brother? Who is my sister? Yahshua was handling his father's business. Somebody come tap him on the shoulder to my, yo, mama out there. Man, this man in the midst of handling his father's business, and you gonna come tell me mama, she gotta wait. She'll be okay. Man, I'm in here handling y'all's business. Don't come tapping me, telling my mama want me. She gonna wait. Once I'm done, I'll go see what she want. While I'm in the midst of handling his business, don't tap me. Because she comes second. He come first. So I'm gonna handle his business first, then I'll go holler at mama. That's why he said, who is my brother, who is my sister, who is my mama? Man, I'm in here handling my fault. Didn't he tell his mama that when he was 12? Why are you looking for me? You must not know I'll be about my father's business. You looking for me. I'm handling my father's business, mama. Relax. Everything gonna be okay.
Can I say
Go ahead.
something to you?
Yeah, talk to him.
I want to speak on what you're saying on that. You know, I want to say real quick before I get to it, the other thing I was about to say. You know, I'm very grateful that the Most High showed me a lot of the secrets of the scriptures, even the secrets of time now,
Mm-hmm.
because it changed me as a person and how I value life and the importance of being around family, friends, and people that you really care for and people who you give your time to. And family, I want y'all to understand the same. Value your time and don't waste it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we all have a counter that's counting down and a ticking clock. You don't know when it's going to strike to the last second. So whatever time that you have that the Most High giving you on this planet, or how many days that He allow you to walk on this earth, enjoy them and use your time wisely. And don't waste it on foolish stuff and foolish people that mean you no good, and that's going to distract you from doing what you need to do. You know, and I pray the Most High Yah, Yahweh Shah, Yeshua, let y'all fulfill your destiny in this world in the time that He gave y'all in a orderly fashion that He gave you to do it. Because we all wasn't promised the same number, the same day, the same time around. Everybody time room is different. And trust me, the time that you spend with people, whoever you spend it with, bring joy and positivity and good things in their experience on this earth and this, in the life experience to help better them and grow. You know, please try to cause more enjoyment and less pain as possible to people because you don't know
Absolutely.
how you can affect somebody, in their life and in their walk. Just giving you things to think about.
Absolutely.
Because, like I said, once you understand the secrets of time and the way this works, you really want to look at a lot of things differently, and then you'll understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. You have to understand the, the brother testimony when he went to hell. He said he was there for 3 minutes and 47 seconds. He felt like he was there for months. That should give you an idea of how the time barrier works from when you in the spiritual realm to this realm. Now, if he died and he went to hell and he was there for 3 minutes and 47 seconds, and he felt like he was there for months. KJ, what did that tell you?
If he was in there, felt like he was in there for months and he was only in there for 3 minutes,
3 minutes
man,
and
that's a place
47.
you don't want to go.
Exactly.
That's a
So that
place you
should
don't
tell
want to go.
you how time work on the other side with the Most High, and that's why I was saying we at a low frequency, right? And the Most High was showing me this today when I was walking to work about the time, and he was like, "Shasham, you see out your eyes, look at your vision." And have y'all ever thought about y'all vision and how y'all look? You ever seen a TV that be scrambled for you, like the old box TVs they be
Yes,
scrambled?
yes, yes, absolutely. Facts. Yes.
Stuff like that. Why our vision look like that when we see in the daytime and even at night when they like your eyes is trying to adjust? You notice you can look on your computer or screens and you got the vision thing down there where it says, oh, the frequency is 240. Then it go up to 360. Then it go up to 480. Then it go up to 720. Then it go up to 1080. Then it go up to 4K. Then it go up to 8K, right? And you see how those screens look on them TVs, and you like, man, this TV look good as I don't know what. Look how clear that is. Like you feel me? It looks like real life, right?
Right.
Well, in real life, why can't we see in 8K? Why can't we see in 4K? Why can't we see in HD? Why we don't have vision like we can make technology look so clear, but in our eyesight and our vision that we see, it never looks like that, PG. Because we've been brought so low, brother, that our bodies and in the flesh got us on a very, very low frequency.
Yep. Absolutely.
We had a
Absolutely.
very, very low frequency because, see, we can't adjust our vision to HD. We would need technology to see in that manner. You see what I'm saying? But we are the creators, right? But ask yourself, we are the creators and we are Elohims or gods, like the scriptures tell us. But technology looks better and we can create better vision and clear vision of what technology, but we can't have it with our own eyes. Ask yourself that. That's how low we done came and how base we are right now, family. We done came very, very low as a people. When technology and is more better than the creators and the gods themselves. That's how low we done came as people. But your family, your friends, and people who you care for, when it comes to this walk and the interrupting that they do, it's a fight because it's hard for them to understand who they serving. Um, what I realize is that in this walk that I had, I done taught, showed many people, right? And what I learned from it is that a lot of people will learn the truth, but they just don't care. They happy with being in a flawed society. They happy living a lie. They okay with it, KG. And
Mm-hmm.
I started saying to myself, "Damn, like this is crazy, Lord. Like, I tell a brother you're an Israelite, you're a Jew. They don't even care. That don't mean anything to me. I'm just trying to. Can you give me $10 so I get me a blunt? They just want to get high. Like, people been destroyed so much. Who they are don't mean anything to them. And then I started reading a lot of the scriptures where it says Israel don't even consider. They don't. It don't matter to them like being the chosen. It don't matter to them being the greatest on earth. And that's how low we are as a people.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
people don't even care. And that's why the Lord said that if He wasn't left a small remnant, we all would have been like Sodom and Gomorrah. And I see it every day. The more women I talk to, female friends, man, or even women who I be thinking, oh, could be potentially be a wife, I would talk to them, get to know them. And it's like, and I'm just sorry to say it, but I'm going to say it. It's like everybody who I talk to, or every black woman, is into lesbianism now, which is crazy. Or they've been raped or molested, and they into lesbianism. And I was like, what happened? Where all these black women is being raped and molested, and then I can sit here and talk to these girls, and this is what they tell me, and it just makes me sad because I'm like, Lord, this is what we've been left to deal with now. All the women that's been destroyed and tarnished, people doing things to our females and the girls. Like, what generation we out here trying to protect now? You see what I'm saying, K. Judah? Because we all got
Absolutely.
young.
Next.
We don't want that to happen to them. But we like, hey, some generation or some men or some black men out here, you know, from some generation is going to need, untarnished women that never been raped or molested, you know, never been hurt and can be virgins and marry, men that think straightly. Because I'm like, I feel like this is a generational curse on our people that's been done to the females. And they all been corrupt in some way. And not saying, hey, you were not a good person, but what I'm starting to see a disconnect between us is if all the women are damaged that way and somebody ruined them mentally and they fighting all these different things because somebody hurt them, whether if it was a man or a female. Because my friend told me she was molested by a female when she was a child. You see what I'm saying, Case Judah?
Mm-hmm.
A female, a young black girl was molested by a black woman. Now you see what that woman did to that child, destroyed her, right? Now she's growing up and she's playing both sides of the field because somebody did this to her. And then you're passing more hurt on because what somebody done to you. And then she said, well, it's a generational thing because it happened to my mother too. But my mother did her best to protect me, but it still ended up happening to me. Think about that. That's, to me, is crazy because it shouldn't be going on. And it's like we trying to raise, Israelite men to be better, to hold value and take care of their family. But when things like this happen, it just destroys a people
Yep.
because if the women can't trust the men, and not only that, if the women can't even trust the women, that's supposed to be like the midwives. You know what I'm saying, K Judo? Or just the guardians of the girls, so nothing can happen to them. But secretly, somebody did something to them because they don't want to speak about these things. And the wild thing about it is what she told me. She said, I'm gonna say that what's crazy about this situation is that in black families, when this happened, we always want to cover it up. Nobody never want to talk about it. And I told her that is the problem. It's because we don't talk about it. That's why it continue to happen. Because we don't
Right.
talk about it,
Right.
it keeps being passed down from generation to generation. I said the thing is, every man is not a predator, and every woman is not a predator. But the problem is when people been hurt like this, and they might get with somebody and they don't share these things with their significant other, that could cause a problem too because I could be living my life and I'm undamaged. Nothing bad like this never happened to me, right? You see what I'm saying, K. Judah?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
But something bad could have happened to you, and because you don't tell me anything about it, and I don't know what you've been through in your life, and then you might take things out on me because you may feel like I'm the person that wronged you, or become delusional because you never got your hurt dealt with before, or went to therapy to heal from what you've been through. And people go through that in life, and for example, my mother-in-law, she's like that. She it happened to her, and she never recovered from it, and she will still go off. And I try to tell her, listen, every man ain't a rapist or pedophile. Nobody's trying to hurt my children. It's their uncles or their cousin. Don't we can't look at everybody in that manner. You know what I mean? Because it's a great offense to look at a man in that way. Because if he's not like that, even for me, I'm highly offended. Don't associate me with nothing like that. But that's the traumas of a black woman from being, what I mean,
Yep.
mishandled as a child, and I can understand that. But you can't take that on everybody. You can't group every man into behavior like that because we all it's not like that. And that's the same for the woman. I'm not going to group all women in who do that. But we live in a sick world where people are doing these things and they're destroying our families, they're destroying our children, they're destroying our generation. You got family members that's already been destroyed with ideology, religion, false beliefs,
Yep.
and it's like we can try our best to do we can do to save them, but the best thing is to separate. KD, like you said, get ourselves together and go our own way. You know, I just pray better for our people because for myself, I am so tired, and I just have to say it. I'm so tired of the more friends I get, the more people I meet they all have these stories of them being raped or molested by somebody, and just it breaks my heart. And then when I talk to them about it, what I'm saying, KG, and I tell them, I'm not being funny or ignorant or mad, but I say it's sad because I done heard this story so many times. It's just a different face, KG. That's what it's like for me now.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
I talk to people and I tell them, you would probably make a good wife. But the lust spirit or the demons that you battling when it comes to the same sex and this and that, and you this way and you doing this, and it's to the point where the Most High don't even have me judging people no more when it comes to certain things because it's to the point where I understand, and that's what I was telling them. I said, man, you have to understand. The Most High said that if anybody hurt any of His little ones, especially the children, they better off with a millstone around their neck and at the bottom of the sea. I said, this is why. Because these people create great offenses. And now look at you, a grown woman, and you still damaged from something that happened to you when you was a child.
Right.
Pretty much it destroyed your life. You have to walk the rest of your days scarred and trying to heal from something somebody did to you. And then a lot of people want to turn on God and say, why did God allow this to happen to me? Why did he allow me to get raped or this and that? A lot of things happen to a lot of people because a lot of things we just can't control. And we know the devil, he running rapid around on this earth. But, you know, we shouldn't lose our faith in the Most High because of it. You know what I'm saying, KG? It's just,
Already, facts.
I just wish, things could be better for our people. But I'm guessing this is a part of my life journey too, to, understand the other side of us as, for us women. Because even looking at my two daughters, I don't know if you saw that video clip of Charleston White. He was talking about how Gilly the kid and Wallow sacrificed his son to be killed
Mm-hmm.
for money.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about my daughter, and I was looking at my kids today because he was having problems with other kids at their school, bullying them and stuff. And I went up there and talked to the school, right? And then I was talking about the kids and what was going on, get everything cleared up and stopped. I was like, where these little kids at? I want to see these kids. So tell them like, don't be messing with my daughters. Then I found out the kids was in special ed that they was having an issue with, and then the most high kind of caught my spirit because I understood. I'm like, you know what? They in special ed. They not all the way there, but
Right. Right.
still don't make it right. And that's what the guy was saying. He said, I'm gonna talk to all the kids or whatever, get them together. And then I said, okay, because I know how this bullying stuff go with kids want to commit suicide. I'm not gonna let nobody do that to my children. But I'm glad my spirit calmed down after he told me that. And I was like, you know what, y'all can handle it. Just I don't want this happening no more. I don't want nobody trying to hurt my children. I'm gonna protect them at all costs. And I thought about it, looking at my daughter's face, and it's like, when you look at your children, you see a reflection of yourself, you know. And the Most High was reminding me of time. And when this video kept playing in my head about them sacrificing their children for money, I kept telling myself this: there's no amount of money in this world that I would ever sacrifice my children to Moloch for. I
Right.
look at
Right.
my, I look at a reflection of myself, and I started thinking about how people hurt children, rape, molest, and do things to kids, and they think that that's all right behavior. And I was saying to myself, when I was looking at my daughter, she looked just like me, and I was like, Sam, that's you standing there. What if somebody did that to you? How would you feel?
Right.
You
Right.
know, and it kind of broke my heart because the Lord was showing me how evil people is in this world. And he was telling me, you walking in a temporary body. All these things on this earth is temporary. They meaningless. He was letting me know at that point as I was walking the earth, walking to work, thinking to myself, everything you leave here, you're gonna leave behind for someone else. And I was like, I understand, Father. Everything I'm doing is for my children because I wanted them to have a better life than me. But I never understood how people could sell out and sell their souls like that because I was thinking he was telling me this is why I said they sold themselves for nothing. And it makes perfectly sense because these treasures or what you think you have in this kingdom is only temporary. What if you decide to do that today, K Judah, and then tomorrow you die? So you had 24 hours to be rich, but now the Lord then took your life. Was it worth it?
Nope. It's not worth it. No. No.
So I think because, you know, I'm coming into my fourth day on earth and coming into my fourth day of life, the most high changing a lot of things in my mind, perspective on how I look at the world and how I want to live now. And even with the whole Israelite movement in these camps and how they make people detach from their family and their friends and how they make you a slave to them, brother. That's what they doing. And it's ruining a lot of people, you know. And that's why they tell you leave your parents and pretty much you become a subject to them. You listen to anything that they say, anything that they do, anything that they tell you. You don't have a mind of your own. You don't have a mind to live and be free because you come under a dictatorship, brother. That's what the Hebrew Israelite movement has become. It's been infiltrated. It's been infiltrated by Freemasonries,
Mm-hmm.
heathens, popes, all types of stuff. The Illuminati, and people is caught up in that, and they destroying our people where we thinking these people is our God, and they not. So I see that, and I understand why the Most High separated me from a lot on what's going on in the society. Because my point of view is there's only one way to get there, and that's through the Son.
That's
He's the
right.
way to life. He's the
Already.
only one following. We don't need to follow nobody else because following them, you can't follow in somebody's footsteps to the path of righteousness. Why? Because you don't know if that person is leading you to the gates of hell. And the scriptures is telling us, as we read before, Kjudah, that hell is extending itself every day. And when it comes to this movement that we've been in, brother, that's all I see now. It's hell extending itself. I think the movement itself is hell. It's a condition that, yeah, this is the truth. But when you walk back in it, it's like you're walking in hell because people are using righteousness to produce wickedness of a nation. And what I'm saying and what the Most High showed me and what the Messiah showed me is all these guys in here is telling you, hey, we the leader of the nation. We doing all this to clean it up, to get you to the Father and the Son. But that's none of their job to do that, King Judah. That's the job of the Messiah.
Mm-hmm.
None of them have the right to even do these things that they are trying to do. So the best thing I say is yes, teach people that they Israel. No problem. Let them know who they are and tell them, hey, learn the laws and come back to the Father, and that's it. The
Talk
rest of
to
the
him.
stuff that they're trying to do, brother, you're destroying these people. Don't tell them don't be around their father, their mother. Don't tell them that they can't talk to their brothers and sisters. Nobody's saying you have to live with them. Nobody's saying you have to celebrate holidays with them. But that don't mean you have to abandon your people because when you abandon somebody and you completely never deal with them anymore, you can never get that time back and see these people again.
Yep.
One thing I realize is once you do something or something's done that can't be undone, it's over. It can't be undone. It's just like how what's going on with these kids when they doing these sex changes on them, and then they realize that I made a mistake. The problem is, man, these false leaders and these peoples in this Hebrew Israelite movement is the one of the biggest mistakes that we see. And to me, it's just like the Most High is showing us that we cannot trust man, and no man can save us on this planet because they all is going to fail us. Like the scripture says, "Cursed be the man that trusted man and making his flesh his arms." That's what I see with this whole movement. We trusting in these people, and they're making us a slave to them,
Yep.
walking in the way that and then have
That.
us paying. Then they doing all types of wickedness to us, and then they sitting here lying, claiming that oh, the Lord put us in these positions to cater over the sheep, and y'all the sheep, and we got to watch over y'all. But look at what y'all been doing for years to the sheep. You know, that's what I've been saying, brother, and it's just why I became a loner. Yeah, I know what the scripture's saying about gather yourself together, O nation that's not desired. But the person the scriptures tell us when Shiloh come, then the gathering shall be. And the Messiah not here. So I'll gather when he returns. Because I'm not going to gather with a bunch of liars, deceivers,
Talk
snakes
to him.
that don't
Talk to
love
him.
their brothers and sisters, just want to use you for money, using the women for sex, doing all types of wrong, okay with pedophilia and old men sleeping with teenage girls, making up lies in the scriptures, backbiting, lying on people, just wanting to be famous on the internet,
Talk
wanting
to
to be
him.
seen by everybody. You know what I'm saying, K. Judah? I can't
Absolutely.
do it no
Talk to
more,
him.
brother.
Yes, sir.
So I'd rather be like the scripture says, many is called, but few is chosen. I'll be the few any day than the many that's called. I'll be the few any day and be around real people who genuinely love me, care about me, want to see the best for me, and want me to be the best human being and person I can be in life in this world as we, live this life experience and then be around a bunch of fake people that just want you to fit in and be a part of the party. So it's nothing wrong with being an outcast family. I love LCC family, FOP family, the AUDIC family. I love the small groups of pure love that we pour into each other. It's the greatest thing that you can get, knowing that people really do love and care about you. And it ain't fake. I done dealt with so many fake people in my life that I can't deal with that anymore. Told my mom today when I looked at her for the situation that my stepfather in, no matter what I do, I told myself I'm only going to be there for the people that love me and care for me and want the best for me and do for them that would do the same for me. Because I don't have time to waste no more with foolishness and foolish people. I done lost a lot of time doing stuff in the Israelite movement. Thought that I was doing the right thing on the corner preaching, teaching, thinking that I was really helping somebody and doing this when the whole time I was just being a part of the problem. And that's all I want to say. I don't want to take up the whole show, bro. But
No, bro. Speak your mind, speak your peace. Everything you said was 100. Everything you said was 100. And I want to piggyback off what you said just now. Listen to what my brother said about this awakening. They're going to tell you to separate from your family. And we your family now. And they are going to hurt you worse than your family. Did y'all just hear me in the back? These people are going to tell you to come into this awakening. It's the greatest thing known to man, to find out you Israel. Separate from your family. Don't deal with them no more. We your family. And they are going to hurt you worse than your family. There has been more people destroyed in this awakening than what your family could have ever did. Because your family not trying to destroy you. They just don't understand. But a lot of these people are trying to destroy you and they understand. That's why they're trying to destroy you. Because this is not about worshiping the Most High. I found this out a long time ago. I tell you no lie. If you go to half of these people channels, Yahshua is not the foundation. Yahweh Shah is not the foundation, family. The Most High is not the foundation. The leader is the foundation. The general is the foundation, not the Most High Yah. That's why I tell everybody, when you come into this awakening, don't join no group. Let it be you, the Most High, and Yahshua, and y'all three come together and sup with them. Do what Adam could have did, but he didn't. He could have hung around Yahshua and found out how to live forever. So he messed it up, right? That means that won't you go to Yahshua yourself now when you come into this awakening and you go sup with him and find out how to live forever. Because he got it. He knocking at the door of your mind. Open up your mind and let him come in. Your camp leader, they don't even want you to think for yourself. You got to teach the doctrine that they tell you to teach. What kind of awakening is that? Awakening means that the truth have set you free. So if the truth have set our people free, why are they so hurt? Why are they so broken? Why are they so miserable? Why they don't have no peace? Why some of them want to commit suicide? But y'all want me to believe this awakening is about the Most High and walking in the fruits of the Spirit? Now, is all the awakening bad? Absolutely not. But is so many give us a bad name that you don't even see the good. So when the bad overshadow the good, that's a problem. When the bad overshadow the good, that is a problem. And the bad overshadow the good in this awakening. You don't have to agree with me. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just telling you what I've been seeing for the last 14 years. I was more happy when I was lost in the world than when I came into the truth. I was more optimistic when I was lost in the world than when I came into the truth. See, when I was lost in the world, I didn't know why I was seeing them dope fiends, them crackheads and all that. Because they was trying to cope with this world, but I ain't understand that. The problems that they had, the problems that they faced, growing up in environments that is not suitable for men and women and children. You're not understanding that. So you still thinking in your mind, being optimistic that you're going to make it one day. Something good going to happen eventually. So you putting your best foot forward. You got in your mind, man, I know something going to shake one day. Something good got to come. Because you don't understand the world yet. The Most High haven't revealed the world to you yet. But once he took the veil off of my eyes and I saw the world, it was nothing but sorrow and pain and grief. Look at my people, man. This is why we going through what we going through. Now I know why we going through what we going through. At first, I didn't know. But you see it, though, and you hurt by it, but there's nothing you can do because you don't know what the problem is and how to find a solution. And when you don't know what the root problem is, how you going to have solutions for something you don't understand? But boy, when he took that veil off, when he told Ezekiel, eat this book, boy, it's going to be sweet in your mouth. Boy, when I found out the truth, it was sweet in my mouth. But when I digested it, it was bitter. Because, man, I thought these black men loved each other. Man, these niggas don't love each other. And I'm saying, niggas, these niggas don't love. These are niggas. Black men wouldn't do their brothers like that. Black men don't rob their brothers. Black men don't sleep with other men's wives. Black men wouldn't slander his brother. But a nigga will. A nigga that's don't have a conscience, man, you better get away from him. He'll do anything to you. Anything. He'll sleep with your wife. He'll molest your daughter. He'll do anything to break you. But your brother wouldn't do you like that. If you can't trust your own brother that you love around your family, that ain't your brother. If you tiptoeing around the fact that when he come around you watching him, that ain't your brother. I got a brother right now named Big D. My brother did 10 years in the pen. One of the solidest men I ever met next to my Uncle Jay. I trust this man around my daughters and my son. I trust this man around my family. If he came to pick up my kids for me, I'll let them go with him. If your brother don't feel that way about you to trust you around your own family, but you say y'all brothers, man, y'all ain't no brothers, man. That ain't your friend. That ain't your brother. None of that. If you can't trust them. Now, I agree with Sham. We don't supposed to be putting no trust in man to where flesh become my strength. That ain't the kind of trust the Most High talking about. But if you can't trust the people around you that you say you love, and you straddling the fence with the people around you, that's a problem. That's a problem. I know my brother Big D love me. He'll do anything for me. He'll ride with me. It don't matter what it is. This man gonna ride for KJ. And I know that. I know that. There's no doubt in my mind. I know that. Like my Uncle Jay when he was alive. Died at 34 years old. Had my back until the day he died. If you don't know for sure the people you are around, you doing yourself a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice, man. I never lay eyes on Sham yet. But I know when I do, it's going to be nothing but love. Because we didn't already built up this relationship online. So then when we do meet each other, it won't be no, I'm uncomfortable around my brother. It's just going to be love. What's good, boy? Finally get to meet my brother. But it's a lot of brothers in this awakening. I don't never want to meet you. Because what you show me online, I don't need to be in your presence to look at what you show me online because perception is everything. It's some of these men I don't ever want to touch. I don't want to shake your hand. I don't want to give you a hug. I don't want to be in the same room with you. Y'all are wicked. Y'all are pathetic. Y'all disgusting in this awakening. Y'all are destroying people's lives, man. I don't never want to meet you, bro. But it's some brothers I wouldn't mind meeting in this awakening. So I say this as an encouragement to the brothers and sisters in this awakening. Let Yah be your guide. Not God, I say God. Let him guide you. Let Yahshua be your way, your truth, and your light. Let him lead you. Let him show you the path of righteousness. The place to get there, like Sham said, is only one way. And that way is narrow. It's straight, family. Keep going straight. But your camp leader don't want you to go straight. Because if you don't do what they say, they're going to kick you out. That ain't what this awakening is supposed to be about. You getting kicked out because you have a question. You getting kicked out because you have a different perspective. You're supposed to have a different perspective because Yah gave you a brain. So Yah may reveal something to them he didn't reveal to the camp leader. But the camp leader going to shut you down because it wasn't revealed to him. It was revealed to you. And he looking at you like a nobody. Nigga, I've been doing this 37 years. You can't tell me nothing. When a man tell you something like that, I don't see how y'all still can sit under some of these people and listen to the disrespect that they give y'all, put you down in front of people, tell you how to deal with your wife that you've been with for over 20 some years, and you gonna join the camp and now they gonna dictate your house. Now you gonna start implement some of the tactics that they tell you to implement in your house. Now your wife didn't divorce your goofy behind. First y'all was dwelling in peace. Now she leaving you because you don't know how to think for yourself like a man. Now you don't got a wife. Now your kids not with you no more because of camp Negro. Y'all better wake up, bro. That's all I can tell you. I told Elder Yashiyah yesterday, this why I only dwell with a few. I like fellowshipping with Sham, Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. Y'all don't see me nowhere else on YouTube fellowshipping with people. It's a reason for that, man. I don't want to be joined with none of these wicked people. None of these men, none of these women that's witches and warlocks and perverse, disgusting. Man, I don't want to be around you, bro. Stop saying we brothers. No, we not. That's another thing. Y'all got to stop with this. We all one big family, man. Hey, all I can do is just tell you. You do what you want to do. All I can do is give you advice. You got to do what you want to do for your life. If you feel like joining the camp is the best thing for you, you got to go for it. But I'm telling you, you ain't going to be the man y'all want you to be in the camp. You going to be the man that your leader wants you to be in the camp, and you going to become the leader. You going to be our robot, Negro. You going to be trained to think like your leader, eat like your leader, dress like your leader, breathe like your leader, teach like your leader. You are not you no more. You him. You them. And you gonna teach and disrespect Israel like them. You think y'all want us disrespecting our own people? Cursing them out, disrespecting them, putting them down? Nigga, it's one thing to tell the truth. It's another thing to disrespect your own kind and put them down with no encouragement. Y'all keep talking about Deuteronomy 28. Bruh, when we come back to the Most High Yah, he alleviate them curses off of us. As a whole nation of people, we in captivity. But people are still being blessed by the best in the captivity, goofball. Y'all just want people to be miserable. You want their lives to be miserable. They can't do nothing. They can't go nowhere. They can't enjoy life. You can't go on vacation. You can't do nothing. Because these Negroes miserable. And that's why this awakening has become one of the most disgraceful things on the internet. A lot of y'all are good brothers and sisters, man. But I must be truthful. The bad is overshadowing the good. And the good supposed to be overshadowing the bad. And we have men that have pumped up themselves in positions and they are leading the charge, and it is disgraceful. It's bad. I don't even want to be around these Negroes. If they was to say we having a summit, I'm not going. I'm kicking it with the few people that I fellowship with. Because I know Sham spirit right. I know Sham. I don't even gotta meet. I know when I meet him, I know this a good brother. I didn't see this brother bring peace between other brothers. Work it out between other brothers. Not keep the mess going, but bring brothers together and say, man, y'all work this out right now. That's a good brother. But then you got other brothers out there making camp brothers fight each other on the street corner. With the fringes on, these niggas throwing blows at each other. Y'all hear me? Blows. Hitting each other all upside the head with microphone and speaker boxes. Just beating each other up. With the
That was
fringes
crazy.
on. Go ahead, Sham.
No, I said that was crazy. That happened too. That was an embarrassment when he had that fight.
They don't understand, Sham. And I'm not talking about y'all in the audience. I'm talking about just our people in general. They don't understand, Sham, that this awakening is not, it's not what it seemed, brother. It's a lot of good people in this, Sham, but it's not what it seemed, brother. I'm telling you.
And
It's not
another
what it
embarrassment is for people to be doing drive-bys, shooting at brothers while they out there preaching the word.
talk to me.
That's another embarrassment. Why are people pulling up shooting at brothers, trying to kill brothers when you supposed to be at camp just teaching? You know, like on some gang banging drive-by stuff. It's crazy, man. But this is what it has come to now.
Yep. It's what it has come to. Thank you for that, Sham. Exactly. This what it has come to, family. My brother said it. This what it has come to. This what we dealing with. Absolutely, Sham. Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's like it's a tough thing, you know. But when I see our brothers and sisters, man, I be sad because I be like, at the same time, man, brothers be an Israelite, but at the same time, you're an Israelite, you know who you are. And what's so bad about it is like Yahweh Shah is still telling me, yeah, they're an Israelite, but they still lost. And that's
Mhm.
them the
Wow.
closest they
Mm-mm-mm.
like when you know you're an Israelite and you still lost,
Still
it
low.
becomes a yeah,
Mm-mm.
because that's how I see them. Because I see a lot of Israelites out there that still lost. Because I feel like if you wasn't lost, you know you would just be following the Messiah and not me. When you following them, you're still lost. When you're following Messiah, that He's the way, the life, and the truth. That's why when I kept telling them it's Yahweh, Yahweh Shah only, they didn't like that because I said it's no man can lead you, no man on this earth. Yahweh, Yahweh Shah only is the only way you should walk. They don't like
Talk to
that
him.
because you
Talk
ask
to
them
him.
out the equation. And when you ask them out the equation, that means they have no power over you. No man on this earth have no power over you.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You can't even fight the devil. The devil is stronger than these Negroes. You know what I'm saying, K. Judah? But
Facts.
we can
Facts.
even fight against the devil, pray against him and his principalities or whatever he sent against us. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
But these Israelites are still lost. And it's sad because it's like they jumped out of one mental slavery with religion to come right back into it, into the
Mm.
awakening.
Mm.
And it's still lost.
Still
And
low.
it's like they see a brother like you, me, or anybody else, and then the way that we talk and speak our mind, oh, you not with us. You not an Israelite. You're a rebel. You this, you that. I'm like, listen, I'm a part of the nation of Israel. You can't, all this stuff don't mean anything to me because that's not Israel. Yeah, Israelites had camps or certain camps that they was with, but it wasn't to the form where we better than you and you better than us when we all brothers. But of course, things was separated and broken up into camps because when they had the temples, they had to protect the fortress around the temples and what was built. So you might have had a camp on the northeast and a camp on the southwest. You see what I'm saying, K. Judah? Because
Already.
that's where
Facts.
you would guard up and protect those areas. This don't mean that we better than you or we not brothers because you at a camp located here and I'm at a camp located there. We all one people. We all one nation. We all Israel. That's all that matters. You know, like we could take all the abbreviations and names off and who you under. And I'm under no one. I have no
Right.
leader on this earth.
That's right. That's right. That's
That's
absolutely
why I
correct.
tell this to Judah. We living in the time of judges, and people still can't understand that because when I see the reason why I always revert back there is because the time of judges, when you have to think about it, judgment is coming. That's why I refer to that, the time of judges, where in judges we had no king that resided over Israel, and every
No
tribe
clue.
did good to their own heart.
That's
We
facts.
living in that same time now, except this time, in this time of judges, judgment is coming, and that's the problem. And what's going on even more is all the 12 tribes there, they knew who they was then. We're in a time now where all the 12 tribes don't know who they are, but they're being awakened. That's what makes
Right.
it
Right.
worse. You see what I'm saying, KG? So we living in a time where we had no king residing over us. And we're not even a nation
Not even
where
a nation.
we have any type of power. We're a nation in exile. And we're scattered even worse than ever. So this is the issue. But, you know, as the song said, we're going to make it out. Not all of us, but the ones who do, you know, will be grateful. I know I will.
Let me say this. Yes, Sister Eve, a brother got shot at camp. Israel United in Christ, brother, was talking crazy to another brother because you know how they are on the streets. They reckless with the mouth. So a brother shot one of them. Is it right? No. But you can't talk to every man any kind of way. And when I see stuff like that, that's y'all using a teachable moment that I did not call y'all to disrespect my people, put my people down. I called y'all to bring my people back to me. How you gonna bring a whole group of people back to y'all by disrespecting them? You think they gonna listen to you? Man, you can't disrespect no real man, bro. He not going for it. The only thing two men who know they'll do something to each other can do is both walk away. Because they both know what they can do. They can hurt each other or maybe even kill each other. That's why men recognize other men and give men respect. Because they know what can happen. You don't really see men, respectable men, going at other real men. You don't really see that. A lot of times you see people trying to bully people and they don't show no compassion to the weak. Only the strong can do that. So what they do, they destroy these people with their words. Because words cut deep, family. Words cut deep. You shoot somebody, they may heal, they're going to recover. If they don't pass away, they're going to heal from the gunshot wound. They're going to recover. It's still going to be scarred on their mind. But boy, your words can destroy somebody for the next 20, 30 years. The next 20, 30 years, you didn't just destroy this individual with your word. They cannot find their way back because your disrespectful mouth, you cannot control. If I don't got some good to say to these people, even though I'm telling you the truth, some encouragement gonna also be behind me telling you the truth. You can do it, brother. You can do it. Gotta put it in your mind. They don't talk to their people like that. You stupid, you dumb, you don't got no knowledge. When the brothers walk up to them and have a disagreement with them, they over talking the brother. They don't let you get no word in. They know everything. When the sisters walk up to them, you know, they don't let them get their questions in. But boy, when them Hispanic women walk up to them and the Mexicans, oh my God, boy, you ought to see the way they put their guard down. Boy, they so nice and kind. Oh, they so loving. Boy, I'm talking about everything go out the window when the Mexican women walk up there. Boy, I ain't never seen so much respectable men in my life. When them Latino, them Hispanic, when them women walk up there to them camps, boy, they show so much love and gratitude and respect. When they tell them they Issachar, boy, it was so much, it's with so much love, so much compassion. They take their time to open up the Bible and lie to them and read scriptures that don't got nothing to do with Mexicans, and go to Second Ezra, they don't got nothing to do with Native Americans. These Negroes so lost. Americans came from the Assyrian captivity, but then say the Native Americans was native to this land. Sham, make it make sense to your brother. Sham, they native to the land, but they came from Second Ezra.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Talk to me, Sham. They native to the land, Sham, but they came over here with the Mexicans, which was called Issachar, but now they call them Mexicans. Sham, it was no Mexicans and Native Americans in the west coast of Africa, Negro land, South Africa, all up and down up in Ethiopia, all up and down in West Africa, North Africa. Sham, there was no Mexicans and Native Americans in these places, bro.
Exactly. And then my thing, how they saying what they saying, if that was to happen. So you telling me that the Northern Kingdom was not in the Persian captivity?
Talk to
Because
me.
the Persian captivity was at the Babylonian captivity.
There
So
you
you
go.
telling
Fact.
me the Persians never had the Northern Kingdom in captivity? Because you saying that they came here during Second Esdras, during the time of after the Assyrian captivity when they left. So I guess the Southern Kingdom was the only kingdom in the Persian captivity then. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense, bro. So all we saying, family, is that me and my brother Shar Sham job is not to come up here and talk at you, family. We can't talk at you. We got our own stuff that we had to repent for. We trying to get right.
That's
So we
right.
don't think we no big dogs over you, or we talking down at you like we sitting high and you sitting low. No, man, we here to encourage you. Cause we also need encouragement. So we gonna give you encouragement. We gonna guide the people right through the scriptures. Cause like Sham say, the only one who can guide you back to the Father is the book of Yahweh. Cause that's who the book about, Genesis to Revelation, Israel and Yahweh.
Yep.
It's a love story between him and his wife, the good, the bad, and the ugly. No man can lead you nowhere, family. All they can do is guide you with the scriptures that's written, that the Father gave of his Son, which is the record of Yahshua Mashiach. So how they doing the guide when they read from a book that this man is the word of the Most High Yah? So how they the one doing it? Don't give these men no credit, man. The Yahshua is guiding you back to the Father through his words, not man words, his words. Well, Kjudah, man wrote the Bible. Man, you better get some understanding. Yahshua is speaking through everybody in his Bible. Let me say it again. Yahshua, the one. No, I can't say that because we don't know Jesus. I was about to say the one in the world called Jesus, but he said that he that come and preach another Christ. So we don't preach the same Yahshua HaMashiach. Y'all talking about Jesus. I don't kick against people if that's the name you want to use, but we ain't talking about the same person, brother and sister.
Right.
I'm talking about Yahweh. I'm talking about Yahshua. You talking about Jesus. So you talking about Caucasian man. I'm not. No, brother,
And
I'm talking about the one in the Bible. No, you not. Because see, your boy Jer is not in the Bible.
to back you up, hey Judah, we have to be honest. When people mention that, we know directly you're talking about a false god or deity. And for when people try to make it as if you're not, when people talk about Jesus or they say that it's Christ of the Bible, they're not talking about Hamashiach Yahweh Shah Yeshua and how he was
Absolutely.
as a, what he would do and what he would say and how he's going to say, bring my enemies before me so I can slay them.
Right.
Salvation is of the Jews and I am here for the lost children of Israel. They ain't thinking about that God. They're thinking of, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. And he loves everybody. He's coming back with flowers and roses and and Jesus, 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 and crying and they, you know what I'm saying, K Judah, he's just
Already.
such pure and holy and he's in a white robe. They ain't thinking about the man of war. You see what I'm saying, K Judah?
Better
This
talk
is
to me.
the one we talking about. The King of Kings is a man of war. This is a different type of power that's coming. So when people use that, man, you cannot compare the man of war to a effeminate homosexual pedophile. pedophile white boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
You gotta
is.
be honest. You
Yep,
see what I'm saying? You can't compare that to the Messiah. So it's disrespectful when they do that. That's just how I feel about it.
it is disrespectful. You're absolutely correct. Gonna give everything that Yahshua went through. They giving it to Caesar Borgia. All the stripes he took, all the ridicule, spitting in his face, all the disrespect.
Mhm.
They giving it to Caesar Borgia, and we ain't going for
Pound
that.
of thorns, the whipping his flesh
Yeah,
off his body. Pound of
right.
thorns, hanging on the tree.
We love our brothers and sisters in Christianity, but y'all also gotta humble yourself down, because instead of trying to gain understanding, you just want to seek to be understood, and that's the problem with a lot of Christians. Y'all don't want no understanding. Y'all just want to be the one trying to give understanding. And don't get me wrong, I get it. The Israelites are disrespectful, but not all of us though. Y'all can't put us all in the same basket and say we all the same. We're not monolithic. Me and Sham don't think like no camps, and all camps not bad. But what we saying is that we don't think like that, man. So if you was to come have a discussion with us, we're gonna let you talk. We're gonna let you ask your questions, and we're gonna answer them according to the Bible. And if you disagree, you just disagree. But a lot of Christians, y'all think y'all know everything. Not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all. Y'all, like I was at work the other night, and I had on my CUC hoodie. And y'all know on the back it say cleaning up false doctrine, right? And I got the crown on the back. So the brother was like, man, that's clean, bro. Like, what is that? I say, oh, this means cleaning up false doctrine of the Bible. He immediately went, no, brother, the King James Bible is the closest thing to the Ethiopian Bible. I say, brother, you got to listen. I say, I didn't say that I'm attacking the Bible. I say I clean up lies that people teach of the Bible. Oh, okay, brother. Okay. But do you believe in Jesus? I say, I don't know. Who is Jesus? What are you talking about? So, man, I'm having a good discussion. I say, who is Jesus? I don't know who that is. The one in the Bible. I say, brother, his name not Jesus. So, are you talking about Caesar Borgia? Because that's who the world knows as Jesus. Or are you talking about Yahshua? He said, oh, but when you say Jesus, brother, people know what we talking about. I say, no, they don't. I say, because when you say Jesus, Caesar Borgia come up, brother. And he's nowhere in
Exactly.
the Bible. So
Exactly.
me and the brother talked for a little bit. Did he say, well, do you believe in Yahshua? I say, I absolutely do. I believe from Genesis to Revelation. He said, well, he the truth, the way, and the life. I say, absolutely, brother. He the way, the truth, and the life. And then he say, well, we ain't under the law because he knew we couldn't keep it. I say, brother, who telling you this, bro? I said, why would he give you something he know you can't keep it, then he gonna punish you for it? I say, brother,
Mhm.
do you believe in 613 laws? He said, yes. I say, brother, half of them laws was for the priests. They got nothing to do with you. So what laws are
Oh
you trying
wait,
to keep?
King Judah, I want to say Caesar Borgia is in the Bible, but um, not his name, but he is in there.
I see what you're saying. I remember. Yep, I remember what you
He's in the
did.
Apocrypha. He's
All
in a,
right.
he's
Yes, he
he's
is.
in a,
Right.
he's talked
You're right.
about in the Apocrypha about the painting where
You
it
sure
says,
right.
when the day that made him. But his
Yeah.
name is not here. But he is in there, but not for his name. So you is right, but you're not wrong at the same time. But yeah,
No,
he
you're
is
right.
spoke
You're
about.
right.
That
Absolutely. Yep.
But see,
Thank
but the thing is, they took that out the Bible, so they don't know that. The average person wouldn't know that.
right.
That he's being talked about as a how's he talked about now? Because I haven't read that scripture in so long.
Oh, no. You
As a
absolutely right. And I thank you for that, because you remember it says they painted up a man and put his image.
image and in place of the sun. They're talking
There
about
you
Caesar
go.
Borgia.
Caesar boy
So
jail.
he's
You're
in
right.
the Bible.
Yep.
He's in the Bible, but he's not in the Bible. So what I'm saying, family, is K. Judah right, and he's not wrong at the same time. He's mentioned in the Bible, just not by name, but he
Right.
is and mentioned in the Bible as
Absolutely.
a figure. They saw him as a well. They refer to him as a godlike figure. That's
As a
talking
God.
about Caesar,
As a God.
right?
Right. He right.
Which is true.
Thank you for that, my brother. Yep.
So
Sham
he
is
is
correct.
mentioned,
Yep.
just
He is
not
mentioned.
by name.
He is mentioned. I want to read something to y'all right quick. And I just want to paint this picture real quick. I'm going to go to Luke first, and then I'm going to go to Romans so I could connect it too, so we can speak.
Hey, hold on, KG. Look, you
Go
know
ahead.
what? Now, when people do ask you about that and they ask you about Jesus, take them there and say,
That's what
wait
I'm
a
going to
minute,
start
you're right.
doing, right?
He is in the Bible, but
Yeah.
he's here.
Yeah.
This is who you thinking he is in the New Testament. That's not the same guy, right?
Mhm.
So we can just take him there now. You know what? I'm glad that this happened because now it makes sense when they ask about it. Okay, you're right. He is in the Bible, but he's right here. He's
Yep.
mentioned here.
Facts.
Go ahead.
You're right, though. That's what I'm going to start doing. When they said it, I'm going straight to the apocrypha from now on. All right, family. I'm going to Luke chapter 12, and I'm going to pick it up at verse 51. And then I'm going to go to Romans because we're going to let the Bible paint this picture. Because these people tell you to separate from your family, but everything must be in context. Everything. So instead of trying to put words in place for Yahshua, how about we just read what Yahshua say and let his words speak instead of trying to give your own private interpretation and go beyond what's already written? We don't need you doing that, giving your extra boost of the scriptures. Luke chapter 12 and verse 51. And it reads, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there should be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father should be divided against the son, and the son against the father. The mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother. The mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Now watch this. Go to Romans. Y'all remember, why is he causing this division? Romans chapter 6. Romans chapter 6 and verse 16. This the problem right here. Thank you for that scripture, Methuselah. Ecclesiasticus chapter 28, verse 17. The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh, but the strokes of the tongue breaketh the bones. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you, words cut deep, man. Words are worse than a stab wound, man. You can heal from a stab wound. Boy, you can break a person for life, man. You really can. You can break a person for life where they never heal because of your filthy mouth. All right, this is Romans chapter 6, verse 16. And thank my sister Oracle for putting the information in the chat. Thank you, my sister. Romans chapter 6 and verse 16. Now remember what he just said, that I come to cause division, divided, father against son, 3 divided against 5, 5, so he telling you that I come to cause division in the house. But have you ever asked yourself why? Why are you causing division? Here you go. Romans chapter 6 and verse 16. Know ye not that to whom you yield yourself servants to obey, his servants you are to whom ye obey. There you go, family. This is why he causing division in the house. Who are you going to obey? To whom you yield yourself to obey, that's who you love the most, family. Whether to the Most High or whether to your family. So he got to cause division to see who on my side. Who on my side? And whoever on my side, the rest of y'all going to be divided against this individual. Because they chose to yield their members to me. And y'all chose to yield y'all members to one another. Let me read it again. Verse 16. Know ye not to whom you yield yourself servants to obey? His servants you are to whom you obey. Whether of sin unto death, pork, Christmas, bunny laying eggs, Halloween, shrimp and lobster, doing whatever you want to do, right? I'm going to go with my family because I love my family. I know I'm an Israelite, but the Most High ain't going to mind if I eat a little pork feet, a little shrimp and lobster. He ain't gonna mind if I eat a little crabs in my gumbo. He won't mind. Yes, he do mind. That's why he just says sin unto death. Or what else? Or of obedience unto righteousness. Oh. So to whom I yield to obey, not only that's who I love the most, but one of them lead to death because I want to follow my family. I want to do what they say because I love them, even though I do love you, Most High Yah, but you obeying your family, so you don't love him more than you love your family. You love your family more than you love him. Because if you love him more than you love your family, you will be divided from your family, and your family going to be against you. But they're not against you because you do what they want you to do. You're trying to do that in the walk. It ain't going to work. You cannot serve two masters. You cannot be lukewarm. You cannot straddle the fence. You got to choose today who you go obey. Sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness. That's why he divided the house, man. He don't want, just like when they say, he that don't hate his mama, father, brother, sister, for my name's sake ain't worthy of me. These Negroes really think this man telling you to hate your mama. So why would you just tell me to honor my mama, then you're going to tell me to hate my mama? Everything got to be in context, family. Why would he tell you to hate your mama, but then honor your mama? You can't honor somebody you hate. Somebody you hate, you won't even show love to. So how you going to love your mama, hate your mama, and then honor your mama and your daddy? That it just doesn't sound right. He telling you, if you love me, you gonna hearken to me. If you love your mama, you gonna hearken to her. And you love your mama more than you love me. But y'all sure proved that when they told him, man, your mama outside. Man, that boy said, hey, who is my mama? He wasn't disrespecting his mama. He's setting the standard in the synagogue. Man, when I'm handling my father's business, let me be about this business first, man. My mama gonna be okay. When I get done, she's still gonna be standing outside. But I'm trying to get this message out right now while I got the ears of the people. So we got to be about y'all's business first, not man's business, not my mama's business, not my daddy's business. It's no different than when you putting a lesson together, you getting ready to teach, then your phone start ringing off the hook. So you put aside what you was doing for y'all. Now you on the phone with your mama for 3-4 hours. You forgot what you were doing. Let mama wait. She'll be okay. Finish that lesson, boy. Then talk to mama. When I'm putting my lesson together, I even tell my kid, hey, I'm about to get ready to put a lesson together. Okay, I need y'all to, settle down. My little bitty baby, I say, hey, daddy about to put the lesson together. Now you got to go out there. I'll be out there in a minute because I'm handling my father's business. And we must respect our father's business. Because once you set a standard in the house that the Most High should be respected above all, your kids going to follow suit. And they going to give him the same respect that they see daddy and mama give the Most High. Is I'm lying, Sham? You got to set a standard in the house.
You're absolutely right. You got to be that way. Foundation is everything.
Yep.
And you got to set a standard. And this is how it's going to be. And the thing is, when you do that, you can't let other people come in and interrupt because they'll try to feed your children negativity and have them thinking things that you just ain't going to agree with. But that's what family do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do anybody have any questions for me and brother Sham? We don't want to keep y'all too long. Me and my brother just wanted to come up here and get some encouragements, things to look out for the pitfalls. Don't assume that this awakening is all peaches and creams. We got a lot of problems. There's a lot of good, You know, I always salute the brothers and sisters that's actually handling business in spirit and in truth. And then we got a lot of things that need to be fixed. And I don't think they ever gonna be fixed until Yahshua come. I'm sorry, y'all. Like when Sham told y'all. He understand the scripture say gather yourself together. Man, we don't want to gather with no people that talking about sleeping with little girls is okay, sleeping with men wives, slandering brothers, robbing, stealing. Man, I don't want to gather with nobody like that. I want to gather with the sincere brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
And I think we got that with this little small family and the other brothers and sisters that come to the platforms, whether it's FOPE, whether it's the CUC, whether it's Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology, whether it's Naphtali's platform. Listen to what I'm saying, family. Do not assume anything. Don't listen to what people say. Listen to how they move. I mean, don't listen to what they say. Look at how they move. Words is, you know, words is just words. People say they love you all your life, but they never showed it yet. I love you. I love you. No actions behind they love. So you got to watch how people move. Don't just be listening to what they say, because people say a lot. There's no actions behind what they saying though. And then, like Sham say, we'll get condemned by other brothers in the awakening, and they'll look at us as rebels. Oh, these niggas soft, you know. They got the women up there giving their opinion and letting the women on the panel. Like, y'all got to understand, some of these men are hateful. They got a lot of hate in their heart, man. And then we got some of the sisters, man. Y'all better be careful. They witches and warlocks. I mean, witches. And then we got some brothers, they warlocks. But what, hey, witchcraft is on the rise.
And the secret lesbians and the secret homosexuals too in Israel.
Absolutely. Facts.
A lot of lesbianism. A lot of brothers is actually on the down low. Like when I say Israel was at an all-time low for sickness, everything you can imagine is going on in the nation, and they walking around with fringes on, trying to cover it up.
Right.
Just the fringes don't make you holy.
Don't make you holy at all. Well said, my brother. Just because you have on fringes don't make you holy at all. Actions are weighed in the balance with Yahweh and Yahweh. Let me say that again. Actions are weighed in the balance, not words. Do not the Bible say do everything in word and in deed? Not just words, in deed too.
Yep. And that's
So
why I'm.
now you go ahead, Sham.
No, I'm just saying, that's why I be saying what I be saying. Like you said, balance, bro. I see you see so much wickedness, man. It's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like with the stuff that's going on, and just like you said, the witches and the warlocks, bro. People trying to cast spells on you. It's dangerous out here.
It is, bro.
It's
That's
dangerous.
sad. That Sham. That's sad that I see other Israelites in the grocery store and I won't even go up to them, brother, because I already know what it's gonna be, brother.
hmm
I try to speak to one Israelite. This nigga asked me where my friends is at, and I was at the job.
I mean, it became a pissing show, With it's just it's sad where you don't want to fellowship with people anymore in the community. And you were
Right.
like, you know what? I met a brother, and then it was like, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to deal with that no more. And
Yep.
that's just to the point where I became in the Israelite community because I just see when I look at this thing, genuine people ain't there no more. And brothers say they believe in the Most High, but deep down inside, they really don't.
They really
You
don't.
know,
Facts. Facts, Sham. They really
like,
don't. Nope.
like I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm not a sinner, and I'm not going to sit up and act like I'm keeping every law in the Bible and I'm walking perfect like these dudes say, all right, well, somebody don't sin. Like these are retarded. It's the fact that the Most High showed me you have to be genuine and authentic. There's no need for you to lie because you're in the flesh. So I'm saying you can't beat it. Your flesh going to have desires. Is you wrong for having these desires? Of course, but this is the way your flesh made. The problem is, he told me the way you learn how to deal with things, you have to face it head on, and you can't try to run from it, lie to yourself about it, because being truthful is how you win. Being untruthful is how you're going to lose the battle because it's like a person doing drugs. How long you going to be in denial about it? You see what I'm saying, KG? Like, I'm gonna just say,
Fact.
no, you gotta not be in denial and face it, whatever the problem is, because everybody flesh craves something different. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Like I said, I have drug issues. I don't do cocaine, marijuana. I don't need alcohol. I don't need cigarettes. I don't need none of that stuff to satisfy my flesh. My flesh don't desire that type of stuff. So
Yep.
a problem may be for somebody else. It's not a problem for Shawshank. You know, I be hooked on sugar. I can't get off of cakes and sweets and donuts and stuff like that.
Already.
One molecule away from cocaine, but
Yeah.
when you think about it, though, it's still an addiction. It's still something that's not good, even though I'm not getting high off of it. But it still ain't good for the body. You know what I'm saying, K.
Right.
Judah?
Right. Absolutely. You're
So
right.
everybody has some type of vice or something that they dealing with their flesh, whether it be lust, whether it be evil in their mind, wickedness in their heart. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Everybody has some vice they fighting. The problem is us as people got to stop being in denial and go fight your vices and demons head on, so you can get those spirits off of you, whatever you're dealing with. And yeah,
Yep.
we know you're gonna relapse here and there, but the problem is just not giving into it and just not caring is the thing. Care and fight for yourself. That's all I'm saying. KD.
Already. Already, my brother. Well said. Well, family, this show has come to an end. Me and my beloved brother Short Sham just want to ask anybody, is there any questions that y'all want to present? Uh any scripture y'all want us to read before we go? We just wanted to come up and give some encouragement to the nation. I pray that something we said uh it could be taken and utilized in your everyday walk, everyday life. Don't cast your family away. You don't have to be nasty. You don't have to be stick your chest out because you found out the truth. You don't gotta belittle anybody. You don't gotta talk down or look down on anybody because you know you're an Israelite. Your ancestors knew they was Israel and they died in the wilderness. So that means to me, your nationality don't supersede anything that these scriptures talk about. Cause you know you Israel. You still have to walk that fine line like all our ancestors were supposed to do, and a lot of them did. You are no better than your ancestors thinking because you find out you Israel that the Most High is going to allow you to do whatever you want to do because you know you're an Israelite. He gonna hit you upside your head harder than anybody else because you know you are Israelite and you know the truth. I took the veil off your eyes, and this what you gonna do? I could have just left you in the world. You gonna act like this? Cause that's exactly what a lot of y'all doing. Y'all bringing the world into the awakening instead of leaving the world where you found it at. How you gonna bring the world into the awakening and try to conduct business like you was doing in the world on your people? And now y'all wonder why they running back to Christianity. You wonder why you got videos on YouTube, people talking about I'm not an Israelite no more. I can't get with that no more. I can't get with the doctrine no more. They don't teach the gospel. They don't teach love. All they teach is hate. They hate their own people. They disrespect their brothers. They disrespect their sisters. Why you think you got so many videos? Are you going to blame the people that's making the videos? Or are you going to blame the teachers who was guiding these people? Because Sham just told y'all, can't nobody guide you, bro. They can just show you. Can't nobody be your leader. He can just show you the way. That's it. We can show you the way. And then Yahshua handle the rest. He's going to lead you into all truth. We can't lead you and guide you. We can just show you. We ain't no leaders. We ain't no prophets. We ain't no priests. This Shar Sham, I'm Kjudah. Me and my humble brother is here to show you the way. Once you find the way, you come under the authority and power of Yahshua's blood, and he say, I'ma guide you into all truth. He didn't say your leader gonna do it. He said, I'ma do it. Well, Kjudah, you got it wrong, brother, because who do he use? He used the leaders. Man, he just used the leaders to show the way. What are you talking about? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding come from Yahshua. So what are you talking about? He's showing you and leading you the way because he opening up your eyes to the scriptures. Your leader can't do that for you.
Exactly.
Talk to him,
I mean,
Sham. Come on, man.
exactly. The same way he used Moses, the same way
Right.
he used, the same way he used Isaiah, the same way he used Job. He used them to show other people the way,
Show
and
other
that's
people
it.
the way. That's it. That's it. That's it, Sham. Sham be telling y'all all the time, man, we ain't no priest on this earth today. You got people talking about they priests. Man, we don't got no priest. We don't got no king. We don't got no ephod. We don't got none of that. We are like what they said about the Philistine Jews. We are wandering Jews, or whatever tribe we come from.
Exactly.
We wondering, and we trying to find our way. That's what we doing. These men act like they got the monopoly on the truth. They have deceived y'all, man. Don't nobody got the monopoly on the truth because that's why we still learning every day the truth. Come on now.
And like this picture, as I said before, all that what you just said, the Most High showed me all that. You know what I'm saying? The Most High and the Son showed me all that. Nobody showed me that. That all of what you just said. He had to give me the
Yep.
understanding that I don't worry about this guy, that guy, or anybody claiming they're the leader. They're not. None of them have the right to. None of them have the books that's open. None of
Right.
them don't know what's written in the books, how it's written in the book, where it's written in the book. When you walking through the gate, how are you going to walk through the gate? What gate you going through? None of them don't know that. They don't know how your name written in the book of life. When they talk about, because when you leave us, your name gonna get written out of the book of life. Come on, man. This is the stuff that the Most High, and the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, shown me. He was given all authority. No man on this earth got any. When them dudes die, they're gonna regret a lot of things that they said out their mouth and told the people because it wasn't true. And that's why I said the Most High was telling me, don't worry now, you won't be deceived no more. That's why I tell everybody I go and study for myself for that
Right.
very reason.
Right.
I don't, because I told the King and Lord of Lords and the Most High, I don't want to be deceived anymore by these people or nobody teaching me these lies. And he's like, this is why I give you what I gave you this.
Mm-hmm.
So now you don't have to be deceived no more. You know. So now what do? I fight against everything that they do. Because as long as they lying, I'm a counter fight against it for lying to the people. That's why they don't like a guy like me, because they know I won't bow down, because I'm telling them that all of y'all unrighteous. You're liars. You're not for the Most High.
Right.
You want to sit on, you want to be the king. You want to be the gods. You want to rule over the people. And that's not how it's supposed to be.
And let me say this before we get up out of here. A lot of people, they take my brother Shar Sham saying this when he say he don't learn from other people. And people thinking that he's saying that is not something that he can't learn from somebody. Look at what he's saying. Why would he be going around YouTube taking other men's lessons that the Most High gave them? He gonna take the lesson that he gonna go teach the lesson and say he put the lesson together. Sham saying that no, the Most High gonna reveal to me what He want me to teach, and I'm gonna go teach that. I'm not gonna take what somebody else, the Most High gave them, because if that's the case, why Sham was the only one to do the rape doctrine, and y'all been in the truth for over 40 years, and you mean to tell me y'all couldn't put that lesson together? Y'all know Hebrew so well, but you couldn't put the rape doctrine together and break down all them words like Sham, and you gonna tell me you got a problem with him saying he don't listen to nobody? So why it wasn't revealed to y'all? Why he couldn't get it from y'all within the 30, 40 years you've been here then? Because the Most High revealed it to Sham. That's why. And he put it together, and it was broken down like I ain't never heard in Israel. Nobody ever broke that down like that. And y'all been in the truth 30, 40 years and still couldn't get it. Y'all lying, talking about you can rape women. Sham had to come and set the record straight. Because y'all had men thinking you can violate your sister, violate your daughter. Sick, sick-minded, sick, just sick. Who want to touch a child? A little girl.
100%.
Go ahead, Sham. Sick.
No, I'm saying I agree 100%, man.
Sick,
Like
man.
these crazy. Like even for you to think like that, he was like, man,
Right.
mind right.
Yeah, Ans. Absolutely, Ans. It's sad, man. It's sad. Man, boy, I do not play with the Most High, man. I'm afraid of this man. I've been afraid of the Most High since I was a child. I've been afraid of Yahshua since I was a child. These are two individuals I don't play with. Ain't no cracking jokes with the Most. I don't play with this man, bruh. This man,
And
he can't stand foolishness.
you said this earlier too, Kjudah, about the dude sleeping with people's wives, right? Remember,
Yeah.
you posted to me, man. I had read that, and that was crazy, right?
Yep.
And I was thinking about that earlier today too, man. And I was just talking about how guys be starving for women out here, and you know, I'm trying to see how I can say this because I don't want to say this in like a crazy way, for myself. But I will say this, right? A friend of mine was telling me that, I was a handsome man for my age. She was like, you don't look like you 40 years old. She was telling me that. She was like, I'm surprised. Like, you're, a very beautiful, handsome, dark skinned man. I have to be honest with you. She said, I just, when you told me how old you were, she said, I just didn't believe it. Like, you look like how you preserve yourself well. And I was like, yeah, I wasn't drinking and smoking every day like my brothers and friends and all of them. Like, a lot of them look harder than me. But I said for me, my body didn't desire those things, so I didn't take on that formative turn my body up. I'm being hard on my body because drugs or anything could, you know what I'm saying, that's bad for you kids when you're doing it every day,
Already.
24/7.
Yep.
It can change the way you look or whatever
Have
like
you
that.
looking old? How you looking old?
So I didn't do those things. But she was telling me that I look great for my age, and I realized a lot of these guys in this community, and especially the guys with the multiple wives, and me, I'm not hating on nobody because I believe that you can have it toward that. But for myself, right, a lot of people were trying to use like, oh, you think because you look good, you get a bunch of women. I never tried to do that and use my looks or anything to get a bunch of women or even just chase beautiful women. I like who I like. It's not always about looks to me. I'm more of dealing with women when it comes to the mind first, just before their beauty. Because I didn't mess with some women that was beautiful, but they had nasty spirits on them, like the devil, and I had to run away from them. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't know.
Absolutely.
Um, but I be realizing, like I said before, a lot of these guys, man, in this walk, they wasn't nobody in the world. You know, They're not the most appealing or handsome looking man. And it's just in this thing what I realized, um, and I'm not even gonna use the alpha male, beta male scenario. I'm not even gonna use a high value, low value man scenario. I'm gonna use a scenario like this, right? You got different classes of males. You know what I'm saying, K. Judah?
Yep.
Looking fit, athletic guys. Then you got the all right guys, and then you just got like the basic man that just he ain't that handsome. He don't look good. He needs some work. You okay? So now you have these guys who might not have been confident, or they might not have been athletic, that popular in school, or they inspired to be something great, but they just didn't know how to bring it out or fit in with other guys. You know what I'm saying? Or never really didn't want to be themselves. They had to put on a mask to try to act like somebody to fit in because they didn't want to get picked on. You know what I'm saying, K. Judah?
Right. Right. Facts.
A lot of these guys come in this movement and they see, oh, if I get with them, then I got the opportunity to do this, I got the opportunity to do that. Because these guys is cool, they get to have this and they get to have that. I move up, get a little position now. I can be, oh, this is my wife, and I can do all these things that I could never do in the world. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, type of status, some type of rank. And this is why a lot of these guys become who they become because they don't know how to control themselves. And that's a bad thing for a man. If you can't control yourself, can't control your loins, then you really no good for real because you will fall for anything, especially when it comes to sexual lust. And I told y'all plenty of stories about how married women try to give it to me. And I denied it, said no. Like even before I was in the truth, I was just a young man, and I knew messing with married women or anything was wrong. And the Most High told me, don't do that. You know what I mean? He let me know you can get killed in that man. And this is before I even had knowledge of the truth, KG. I would not do it. And to see these guys in the community, man, still doing this behavior, going around with other men wives, I always said it's going to take an example of one of these Israelites losing their life because somebody, it's like going back to the King David thing. And a lot of these men doing this, y'all not loved like King David. You're not King David. You know, yeah, King David did a lot, but that one sin, the Lord said you will not get away with. And y'all might mess around with a guy that only got one sheep, like that brother had. You see what I'm saying, K. Judah?
Right. Facts.
This brother might love his sheep so much that he's willing to kill for that sheep. 'Cause love run deep, feelings run deep, emotions run deep,
Yeah, they
and
do. Yes, they do.
you can hurt people out here, man. And that man wife might be that man livelihood. And I be trying to remind brothers of that. You know, stop being so greedy. You know what I mean? Like I got one wife, hey Judah, one wife. You know, I'm not being greedy, but I got one wife. I want more children. You know, and people try to put me down because of how I feel about certain things in my life and what I need to, fulfill what I need in my destiny for my family, but they just don't understand. Sham ain't like nothing like these other niggas out here and the stuff that they doing. And these dudes been doing shameful things, brother, to people homes, destroying their
Yep.
families, they
Yep.
keep families apart, all that. You know, they don't even desire to be with these women. They just want sex. They don't even want to take care of them and help them or do anything or care about what they've been through or anything, brother. It's all about just being a part of the shit show, going to the feast days and saying, "Oh, I got three women on my own, four women on my own, and this is the house of such and such." Like that stuff don't mean anything. You think the Most High care about that? No. If you're
Nope.
gonna build your family, do it in righteousness. But these dudes, man, they're weirdos. There was never nobody great in the world. There was never nobody respected. They came into this Israelite community and they realized, oh, I can be this and I can be that, and I can do this and I can do that. And you know, once you give a weasel some power, you see what I'm saying, King Judah? They don't know what to do.
Don't know
They
what to
start
do with
running
it.
because they never had anything before. It's like a kid in a candy store. I can't believe it. You telling me all this is for me? I can have anything that I want. That's what it has become to.
Right, Sham. Facts.
No
Facts,
real
bro.
leadership, and that's the problem. They can't control themselves. And for me, I'm not like that. You know, I just feel like a lot of them guys building their foundation on quicksand. But like the Messiah said, we building our foundation on solid rocks, and that's how I want my wife and my wives and my kids to be for me, solid rocks.
Already, Sham. Already, my brother. I want to thank you for coming up here with me, man, and giving your testimony. I pray that Israel take some of these points we made, man, and utilize it in their everyday life for their family. Because we got a lot of people they casting their families away, and you got some people even disrespecting they mothers and their fathers because they're not in the truth like them. Because that's the way you've been programmed. I call you an iRobot. So you don't think for
Mm,
yourself. You're an iRobot. Another man is controlling your everyday activities, your thinking process, the food you eat, the way you deal with your wife, the way you deal with your children. You are our robot. You are controlled by somebody else. Anything you want to add before we get up out of here, Sham?
I just want to say, most high bless everybody. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all as always. You know, King Judah, excellent show, brother. Powerful class. Thank everybody for coming on as always. Love the support. Thank you for the praise. Shalom.
Already, man. And we praying for Brother Thomas, Short Sham stepfather, that the Most High would give him healing through all his bodies and his members, that he will come out of that in peace. That's what we're praying for Brother Thomas. I love y'all, family. We love y'all. Me and Sharsham love y'all. We say big salute to the family, big salute to the nation of Israel worldwide. I see a lot of great things going on with our people. You know, we starting to stand on code. We starting to put us first, and that's a good thing. But once everything come full circle, though, we're gonna be way much better off as a people. So I just want to say that I say big salute to all our people around the world, and especially in America, because I love what I'm seeing with our people, our brothers. Because we got a lot of enemies within our own people, and that's why I don't say everybody is my people, because we got enemies of our people. And how can everybody be my people, or you are willing to destroy my people? Doesn't make any sense to me, man. I'm just one of them people. I like to use my brain. If something don't make sense, it don't make sense to me. How you gonna say we all one people? We got enemies of our people who trying to destroy our people, but you tell me that's my brother, or you tell me that's my sister, and they trying to destroy us? That's not my people, man. Roland Martin don't look at us as the same. Roland Martin fight for Democrats. He don't fight for black people. He fight for a party and donuts. He don't fight for us. He fight for the Democratic Party and donuts. Should have been a cop. Because he loved him some donuts. Umar Johnson, who I used to have a lot of respect for Umar Johnson. But man, he a double talker. You said that we didn't deserve reparation. Then you turned around and said Africans do though. Africans didn't lose their nationality. They still know where they've come from, their father's tribe. They still got their tongue. They still in their original land. So what they needed for? Because of the colonizers? You mean to tell me it's 50-some countries in Africa and they can't come together? But then they got the money coming from America going over there to Africa. But like Black Alpha say, y'all got all the resources in the world, but y'all need money from over here. Make it make sense, man. That's why I say our people need to put us first. We need to put us first, family. Stop trying to put everybody else first. Put us first. Then you can be a light to everybody else. How you gonna be a light to everybody else? You ain't even a light to yourself first. Shine your light first. And then you can be a light to others. We need to put us first, man. And I thank Black Alpha. I thank the Tariq Nasheed and the rest of our brothers and sisters, because they speak in that language that we should have been speaking a long time. And it's called putting us first, unapologetically putting us first with no fear. We don't care what people think. We don't care if you get mad. We putting us first. So I love y'all, family. Me and my brother Shar Sham say big salute. And we going out like this.
It's this only road that I'm walking. No company, no company. All the voices in my head won't stop it. My only company, my only company.
Blood off my hands, the judgment coming fast, too much blood on his lane. The second exodus is about to happen, he ain't playing. He's sending out the winds, on this rock we gon' stand. We gon' trust the son of man. This the final album, was disconnected from the source, we done found the power. Messiah built the church back, gotta trust the founder. The carpenter, got the father with him, ain't no stopping you. Protected by the winds if you got his heart with you. Stand on the narrow, the father gon' provide, y'all his eyes on the sparrow. Never seen the righteous get forsaken, not at all. The devil trying to take us cause he know he about to fall. Hey, Michael standing up in his hour, keep the laws. We gon' blow the trumpet, we ain't go to war at all. Messiah made a way, he laid it down for all flaws. We got the father with his eye up, stand tall. Protecting these commands, they at war with him. The dragon man, cause the remnant about to score with him. The children of the prophets, we done finally hockey. The law is the light, got us out the darkness. Return to the Father, ain't no other options. We let Messiah in, we done heard him knocking. Worthy is the Lamb, ain't no better time, surrender all right now. Ain't no looking back, you ain't lot wife, hell no. Fit for the kingdom, ain't no way that he gon' fail y'all. Training up his kids, ain't no way we gon' derail y'all. The devil making war with the saints, man, he smell y'all. We gon' go to war about these commandments to the end. Protect my father word, this ain't no game, this ain't pretend. Messiah coming back, we study it and I repent. The angels on the corner finally blowing out the wings. Ain't no other way to get protected but the blood. I'll put your mercy and your grace around us. Keeping these commandments cause we know that's real love. Building up this ark cause you send it out flood. What you see is hand upon this land, it's time to leave. Sodom and Gomorrah out of order, time to flee. Babylon gon' burn, every nation about to see. Messiah coming back, everybody to their knees. Every knee gon' bow, boy, girl, child, y'all, he coming in the clouds. Thousands of years, now it's almost time now. The valley of the drought, we done came alive now. This for every nigga you done hung, every baby you done raped, everything that you done done. Ain't no way you gonna escape, ain't no way that you can run. You gon' see him face to face with a hill Babylon, but we can't.
In the words of my beloved sister August Dreams, thank y'all for coming to the Lion's Den with the CUC family, the FOPE family, and all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. Thank y'all, family, for y'all support. And like I told this sister one time, she was like, you and your followers, I don't have followers. I have brothers and sisters. We are not worthy to be followed. So I have brothers and sisters. I don't have followers. See, that's the problem. People always assuming everything without asking questions before you assume. Nobody is following nobody. over here, but we are brothers and sisters. And over here, we learn from each other, from our brothers and our sisters. Nobody is high-minded. Nobody's sitting on the high horse. Nobody looking down over nobody. Fellowshipping in love, in spirit, and in truth. And we also share the truth. To some, this bubblegum talk, you got to be rough, raw, and rugged with no conscience. Let's get it. And your brother Kjudah. Y'all know who I am. Michael Jackson bad. And y'all know who Sham is. I call that Negro Ali. So Michael Jackson bad and Mr. Ali want to say shalom. Watch Oracle about to hate.